But I am going to read a short piece that I'd like to dedicate to my gorgeous wife. It's called I Must Have Missed Them. And this might actually appear in Art Faccia sometime in the winter. So that should be really cool. So without further ado, I must have missed them. The J, K, and L keys are gone. I pick up an orange. They were old war horses, and I miss them already. They are important to the language. I can't find them anywhere. The orange talks of oranges before it shining with wax. The wax soaks into the skin. I pick some of it off. The voices out the window extend. They have the rhythm of argument. I am giddy with it. There is suffocation. There are holes in the board where the keys should be. I think about pouring a baby's finger of scotch. There are little nubbins that need reattaching, even under the coffee table. They must have flown away, or the dog got them. I pour the scotch. The secret bottle, under the sink in the back, the one you couldn't find. The S and D keys are still attached, and I think about how they work so well, and about how they never failed. But they don't register anymore, and I'll have to get an external keyboard. There are others like them. I let the orange roll about in my palm, and then I let it fall to the floor. The dog definitely got the others. He's in the kitchen puking. The bowl whistles, the lighter flicks. You are icing your hand with a frozen bag of artichoke hearts, the distal side of the palm by the pinky, like you knife chopped the board instead of punching it. But I know you punched it. You show me the motion you used. I refill my glass. You repeat it in the air. 2 pinkies now. Sweet God Almighty, scotch in the air. I repeat it after you. Tender mercy, brother in the glass. We do it together, slowly, like we are dancing. And I marvel at the violence of it. It's so you and so totally impossible. I kick the orange under the couch by accident. This is nothing. Your smallest finger is blackening, or so I see it. This is it. There is a small dot of blood where your gold ring that your mother bought you when you were 6 dug into your skin. The 2 hearts. You wonder how you'll get it off now. I forgive you. I try to hug you. You twist in a way that seems natural given the events of the afternoon. You go to the office. The argument stiffens and breaks. The heat takes over and pushes everything aside. I am finally something. I am filled with drink. I must have missed the rest of it. It might be Tuesday. I worked, so it's not impossible. I bend over and look under the coffee table again. I think, if I can only find them, I'll put it back together again. The blood is thin. I want to believe I would have lived through it had I been home. I have trouble imagining a survival rate that doesn't make me feel awful. I can't find the orange. I find the biography of John Cheever torn to shreds, my notebook shredded as well, my liquor all down the drain, the bottles smashed in the hallway. The neighbors leave handwritten notes of concern. You shattered the French press with an antique tennis racket. Words like this. We heard some things. These things were quite loud. What did we hear? Somebody knocks on the door but runs away when the dog barks. If they really cared, they'd have called the cops. I can only sit near the window for a minute, wanting to inhale in the pink chair from the 50s that we got from Aunt Hattie in Mahanoy City. I thought I had deleted everything when I met you. I must have missed some. Old Hattie, old 6-pack a day keeps the doctor away Hattie. You don't believe me. I grab the table. The front door is silent. You aren't coming back. I spy the L key near the trash can. The dog missed it. I must have missed some. I look for them with wet eyes on the bright screen, and they exist. I look, and they appear. I finish a different bottle of scotch, then one of gin and others. I terrorize Crown Heights, then the slope. I sleep in the park. I wish for it. I check myself into the psych ward at New York Methodist on 6th Street. They fight me on admittance, so I fake a bicycle injury in my right hand just to get inside the gates. The x-rays are hot. I think that they are. They ask me, why have you come? They ask if I plan on hurting myself. I ask for help. They laugh amicably. They hand me an orange. They wear much identification. I refuse it, as if they might forget who they were. I am displaced and late. No one listens. Do you want to hurt yourself? They ask again. I get confused. I can smell my own breath. There is blood on my right hand. A decision is made. They give me a neon green smock with no strings to tie it up in the back, only Velcro. The nurse says I can keep my phone. I put it under my pillow in the windowless room and listen to it buzz. The schizophrenic Hasid in the room with me bites his forearm just below the elbow, but can't break the skin if he wants to. It's possible they called you. He's so intensely upset. The nurse seems tired, nonplussed. The faces look through me into the plastic sheets. My life is filled with sheets. This one here isn't serious. The sheets are sticky and consuming. He hasn't tried anything. Someone screams about a bunion. Just drunk, they say. The nurse takes back the orange and hands me an apple juice. I didn't want this either. You get me out. You save me. We walk home because there is not enough air in the train to sustain us. We move slowly. We are taking the water in through our skin. We are raining. We need to bilge pump. We are putting one foot where the other has been. We are stopping for Vietnamese sandwiches. We watch leaves match themselves to other leaves. There is an Irish mist in the air, like a lamppost. We hum together. We touch hands. You push me. We don't speak. You kiss me. You yell. I reach for you. You smack me. I get angry. You walk ahead faster. You slow down. I grind my teeth. You close your eyes. I let it go. You touch my hair. I hear an old man singing in a bar on Fifth Avenue and feel a sharp pang of jealousy. Like all the multitudes of believers before me, I am everywhere. The singing, the faith in one more go. This is the street where I was born and the street where I'll die. Born and dead, one block. I can walk no more. You believe me. There are inscrutable ideas in my head which push me in the direction you'll never understand, but you try. How to follow them without too much trouble. These are the ideas that are cavernous, the ones without end. I am full of the brownest shit around. And you know what? We are going through then. We enter the familiar dark. What it is. The bottom of the glass shrinks away, sliding meekly against the wood. You tilt me back. I am the everything in an oily puddle. You push me back. I begin to choke. You clear my air hole and motion for another tequila. We kiss again. We walk towards the apartment. You buy an orange from the guy on the corner and put it in the palm of my hand. Wax universe. I remember the keys, the park, and the hospital. I eat the orange and it's gone. A good memory. Thank you.